Chekhov. A photographer's nightmare or a photographer's delight? One of the great problems with Chekhov is that these are plays of alienation, and many directors use their large theatres to reveal this with a wide open space. And so you have one character on the left, front, and one character on the right, back, talking to each other with a great gap in the middle. And one thinks, this is going to be a very negative picture. But the more you listen and watch when it's a great production, you suddenly realize this is what it's supposed to be. How can this become part of the picture? And then you listen and you watch and you realize, yes, there's a pram in the middle slightly to the left, and that's very central to the whole picture, the only connecting point between the two. And so you go for it. And yes, you've got it. On another occasion, I was in a theatre in Avignon, and this was a performance by a Hungarian director whose background was from the circus. Here we're on a very tight stage. Everything is being played very fast. It's the cherry orchard, and things are moving so quickly, and it's like Kafka on stage. But again, it worked. So there's so much variety, and always a challenge.
I want to ask you a little bit specifically about the challenges of shooting Ginkis's Chekhov and Dodin's Chekhov. Is there anything specific about your work with Ginkis and Dodin that has stuck in your mind?
So just hold it a minute. Dodin, the cherry orchard.
He did Play Without a Name.
So he did, and I did it in Weimar. I photographed Dodin's Play Without a Name in Weimar. And here we have a marvelous set, again on a very large scale, played in an old electricity works. And first of all, from the audience, you have an area of sand, then you have water right across the whole area, and rising from it there's staging, and rising again from that is a balcony. And everything is played, including partly on a long table laid with right across the stage again. Huge table, all the actors can sit around it. And this is so fascinating. There was so much to look at in this. But again, if one waits and picks these moments where there's just one actor halfway down the steps to the water, upside down, and the rest of the picture is constructed with the staging and the water, you have a very dramatic image. Unfortunately, this was taken out of the final production because it was considered it was not good for him to be upside down for so long.
And Ginkis's with the peacock feathers in the Black Monk. I'm curious about that because that's such an image for a photographer.
I'd read The Black Monk before going to see Ginkis's production of it. And with Ginkis, I never know when he's got a new production. Whatever he's told me, I don't know what it's going to look like. And it's always a wonderful surprise when one goes into the theatre. And this time, here it is on the balcony, and what have we? We have a garden with 250 peacock feathers. What a stunning garden. And this again, with what's it called?
The gazebo.
The gazebo?
Yes.
The gazebo in the background, and the great fall from it into nowhere is so dramatic. The actors are moving amongst the feathers. Gradually they get knocked down deliberately. But this is Chekhov reduced to a very tight, constricting staging. But again, very effective.